Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you another one of my Best of Beauty of 2016 videos. This is my favorite time of year to see what everyone's favorites were this year. A lot of us have the same, some of us have different things that we absolutely loved, and so I wanted to bring to you guys just a few videos which were my favorites this year, which products I absolutely love, obsessed with, super crazy for. So I already did a best of fragrance video, and now I'm going to bring you my best of beauty makeup. So the makeup products that I loved this year. So if you would like to see what makeup products I adored, keep watching. Now some of these products were on my ride or die list, some of these weren't, because a lot of these I wanted to focus on 2016, there we go, were products that I tried this year, new products that I hadn't experienced before that I absolutely love. So some of my ride or die products are not going to be in here because I've been using them for a lot longer than 2016, but these are products that I either became familiar with at the very end of 2015 or 2016, so I've been using them, most of these, most of the year. So I'm going to start off with like my entire face. I'm going to start off with primers, and I'm going to end with a setting spray. So the first thing, and you've heard me talk about this a lot, my favorite primer this year is the Etude House Face Blur. Now this was really hard for me to decide between this one and the really cult classic one from Guerlain. But ultimately, really, this one to me is more utilitarian. The Guerlain one, sometimes some makeup, it doesn't work as well. Or if I'm going for a natural makeup day, I don't want to use a very expensive primer. This one's good for light makeup days, no makeup days. I mean, seriously, sometimes I'll just put this on my face because it makes my face feel really good. Or even glamorous, heavy makeup days. This works well across the entire board. I love how it smooths out my skin, helps hide my fine lines and my pores, and on top of that it has an SPF of 33, which is really, really good, especially when you're as pale as me and you live in the Florida sun. So this is most definitely my favorite primer of 2016. This was another hard one, and I literally thought about this for probably like 20 minutes, but I'm going to say my favorite primer this year is actually from La Mer. This is the Soft Fluid Longwear Foundation Broad Spectrum SPF 20. Now, my holy grail ride or die foundation is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, but I've been using that one for a while. This one came to the party, in fact, 2 months ago, and I've just been obsessed with it ever since. It's so good. The other foundation I was thinking of having in this review, or the two others, were the Touche Eclat Radiance Awakening Foundation from YSL. It's another super favorite of mine. And also the La Prairie the Cellular Transforming the Swiss Crystals, blah 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 Transforming Cream. Like the $200 one, the very expensive one. I adore that foundation. It's so good. But that is primarily for summer. And I kind of wanted to pick a foundation that would be good year round. So this one is just fantastic. It goes on very well. It dries down. It doesn't oxidize on me. It looks flawless. It's just, this has just been perfect foundation for me. I absolutely love it. So this is definitely my pick for foundation for 2016 Best of Beauty. Okay, next up is setting powder. Now, I was debating between three, but this one is the one that I just keep using ever since I got it. And I'm just surprised because I thought it was going to be another. But it's going to be the Mystifying Mattifying Powder Compact, the High Definition Microfinish Pressed Powder from Lunatic Cosmetic Labs. I love this. Look, you guys. I'm going to have to buy a new one. I hit pan. I never hit pan on things, even powders, because I have so many powders. But this has just been the one that I grab. If you look at like what's on my face videos, it's always this powder. I love my RCMA powder. That's one of my absolute favorite powders, and it was almost on this list. But I've been using that for so long that I was like, I need to talk about a new powder that I tried this year. And I've tried the Etude House Zero Sebum powder, which is incredible. And I also really like the one from Essence, but this one has just been the one that I keep going for over and over and over and over and over again. So this is definitely my best of beauty for 2016 for a setting powder. Next up is bronzer, so this one should come to no surprise. Obviously, it's not my terracotta. I've been using that for forever. But this is the other bronzer that I've literally never stopped talking about, and it's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. I'm very redundant today. This is so good. First off, the color of it, let's see if I can show you. No. First off, this still smells like a cookie. I absolutely love it. But it's just, it gives me the lightest just touch of color. It's not too dark, it's not too orange. It doesn't make my face look muddy or dirty. It just makes it look slightly sun-kissed. This goes on beautiful. I love this, literally love this bronzer. This is probably my second favorite bronzer ever. And I am obsessed with bronzers because I'm so pale and I can't bronze my skin sun-kissed it up too much because I never get a tan, ever. I turn the color of something I'm going to be talking about later, and then I turn back to this color with more freckles. So for me, like, looking like I have a little bit of sun, it is an issue. I have to play it off correctly so it doesn't look fake or bad, and this just does it effortlessly. I love it. So this is definitely my favorite bronzer of 2016, Best Beauty winner. After bronzer comes blush, and this is another one that I've been obsessed with, and it's the YSL Blush Volupte Heart of Light Powder Blush in color 08. I love this blush. This looks so nice on. This is just my no think blush. You know, if you just do your makeup really fast and you don't think about what you look like, you just kind of grab products that you know work and throw it together and everything looks really nice because it works really well for you. This is one of those blushes. I love blushes. I have so many blushes, but this is the one that I think that if I could only have one blush, it would be this one, because this looks really nice on light natural days or like more heavy face days. It just looks beautiful on my skin. It goes on effortlessly. It doesn't wear away after a few hours. I love this guy so much. So this is this guy. Love it. And I love YSL packaging. I don't know why. I just feel very glamorous when I use it. I'm not glamorous. Okay guys, this is it. This is probably the one thing that I dreaded choosing, and it's my favorite highlighter. This was the hardest, almost as close to the foundation. I think I look back on all of my beauty reviews, and I think I reviewed highlighters more than anything. I am obsessed with highlighters. I collect highlighters. I love them. So I had to think about what highlighter or highlighting product, if it's a palette, if it's a cream, which thing do I love the most? Now, I change up my highlighter every day. I tend to not stick with the same, just because I like to do different things. Sometimes I like a little bit more subtle, sometimes I like a little bit more stroby, sometimes I look like an alien, and I'm really into that. I had to think about a highlighter that would encompass all of it. So kind of subtle and also super alien. So I thought about it, and then I decided, and then I went back, and then I decided again, and then I decided on my original, because I really think this is the best highlighting palette of 2016. And it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild palette. Now, I'll tell you why. Firstly, you get 6 highlighters in here, so really, it's really great because it's not just one highlighter. But this highlighting palette is so good. A lot of people complain that it's a $40 highlighter, the pans are really small, but I actually found that these pans, although smaller than the other glow kits, which are a lot bigger, are still a nice size depending on the type of brush you use. I use like little taper blending brushes, like my Wayne Goss airbrush, the Luxie 522 taper brush. Those are my Wayne Goss fan brush. Those all fit into these pans really nicely, so I don't have an issue with the pan size. But what I love about this is these all work so freakishly well with my skin tone. They look good on everybody. I love even the really dramatic colors, like this one right here, like Purple Horseshoe. It just works really nice on my skin if I'm going for kind of like the alien look. And if I'm not going for the alien look, I like to go for Pink Heart, this one, or Blue Moon. This looks really nice too. So I love this palette. Now the highlighter that I I chose this originally, and then I was like, no, I'm going to choose this, which is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish kits. The kits themselves, the entire kits were phenomenal. But the reason why I wanted to choose this was because the exclusivity of the Skin Fetish kits. They were limited edition, they were super awesome, but not a lot of people liked the entire components. And although this is my best of beauty, this video is also a recommendation that I'm giving you guys to buy. I love this product. Go buy this product. I stand behind this product. I stand behind the quality of the Pat McGrath products. I think they're exceptional. But I do think that it is really hard to get your hands on them. And I don't know if this one's still available. I know this is limited edition, but this was a lot cheaper. You get more product from it. And although they weren't as good as the pressed pigments from that line, because those are pretty much perfection, I'm more excited to use this set than that set because there are more options. So I ultimately decided to go back to this because there were more options, because it wasn't kind of like a luck of the draw if you got the Skin Fetish kit. And on top of it, this is just a really exceptional highlighting palette. So this is my best of beauty for highlighters, and definitely honorable mention is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish kits because those are incredible. But this guy definitely went on. I have no bad feelings or sadness about choosing this one over the Pat McGrath. I really think this is the right choice for me. Let's go on to eyes. Now, I think that this is going to be on just about everybody's list. So this will come to no surprise, as is the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Good lord, do I love this palette. Oh my gosh, I am ready to hit pan on this guy. This is such a perfect palette. I really don't have anything negatives to say about it. The colors are beautiful. They work on different skin tones. The quality is exceptional. It's just a fantastic palette all around. It's good for summer, it's good for spring, it's good for winter, it's good for fall, it's good for natural makeup, it's good for really high glamorous, really edgy. You can do like everything with this palette. I love it. So definitely this. And I'm going to go into another eye product just to round out Anastasia Beverly Hills again. She's killing it this year for me, like killing it. This is the Clear Brow Gel. I used to use one from BH Cosmetics, which I liked, but when I dyed my hair, like that one was too brown. It didn't look good. And sometimes I'll use like a blue mascara on my brows just because I'm silly. But this has just been my favorite brow product so far. I love it. So yeah, eyeshadow, definitely Modern Renaissance, and brow product is this Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear. Back to eye products, I'm going to talk about my two eyeliners from my best of beauty. One is my waterline and one is my lash line. Waterline, this comes to no exception. This is my ride or die. This is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. If I never ever use another eye product for the rest of my life, other than mascara, this guy. Because my eyes sometimes they're not small, I don't have small eyes, but since I have brown eyes, my eyes can look really dark and closed. So this, even on days where I'm not wearing makeup, I'll pop this on my waterline, and it just brightens up my eyes and makes them appear bigger. So this is a definite. And then the other one, I was thinking about a variety of different ones, but I decided this is like the best thing ever. This is the Marc Jacobs, let me see if I can remember, the Highliner Gel Crayon. This is in color black. This is such a phenomenal little pencil. It does not budge. It does not, oh, did I ruin you? Put the little edge on the cap, but that's okay because I have to sharpen it anyway. This little guy right here does not budge, does not smudge, stays in place, is nice and opaque, goes on really smooth. This guy, it's expensive, very expensive, but very much worth it. This guy is very not expensive, but very much worth it. So these are my two eyeliners of the year in my best of beauty. Now this one I have been using longer than 2016, but I made an exception for this guy. I will always make an exception for this guy. This is such an amazing eye product. I love it. Last for my eyes is mascara. Now this guy, I don't see anyone talking about this, but I've just been in love. This is the Wet n Wild Megalength Mascara Hydrofuge. This guy, holy crap, this guy. Firstly, you know, it's just got a standard little guy. This lifts and curls and separates, but doesn't completely separate. So it kind of like gives this like natural fuller lash effect. It's waterproof, which is really nice. It goes on, it comes off easily. It's not like one of those really hard waterproof mascaras where you almost have to like completely rip off your eyelid to get it off. This has just been a perfect product for me. I love it. I love, the other one I was thinking about including was the Grandiose mascara from Lancome. That's another super favorite, but this guy's it's so good. I highly recommend trying it. Plus it's really inexpensive too, which is really nice. But love this guy. Okay, last up we have lip products and setting spray. I'm just going to start off with my favorite lip balm ever. EOS Coconut Milk Lip Balm. This is like my 5th one this year. I'm probably going to work through it and need a 6th one. Love this guy. It's so good. But lipstick is probably what you guys care more about. Okay, so I chose a kind of a classic lipstick and a liquid lipstick. And I didn't choose color, I chose brands. And like lines within the brand. First one is the YSL Rouge Per Couture lipsticks. Oh my god, you guys, these are the best. These are the best. I almost chose Tom Ford. I really like Tom Ford, but I think that consistently these have been the best. I love this one. This one's the fuchsia one. So this entire line, so good. This is the special holiday edition, so you can get these colors in this, but obviously I bought whichever ones were available in the holiday edition because this was really cute. But these guys are amazing. And then for liquid lipsticks, this also should come to no surprise, is the Makeup Monster liquid lipsticks. These guys are the best liquid lipsticks I've tried. A very close second is the Smashbox liquid lipsticks, Always On liquid lipsticks, and also the Kat Von D Everlasting liquid lipsticks. It's what I'm wearing now. I'm wearing Lolita 2. It's one of my favorites. But generally, these guys are phenomenal. First and foremost, I adore the packaging, but the formulas on these are incredible. I think there's only been one miss out of all the ones that I have, and it wasn't even a hard miss. It wasn't as good as these, so it was like a B+ product compared to an A+ line. It was still really good. So I will always stand behind Makeup Monsters unless they change their formula or do something gross, but they've never done anything gross, and their formula is fantastic. They ship out really quickly, the price is pretty good, and I love them. I love them. I have so many of these guys. I think I might have 15, 16, I don't know. I want to get them all. I'm slowly going to get all these liquid lipsticks. That's my goal. It's a very lofty goal. But love these guys. These are most definitely, if I had to choose, and I chose these guys, if I had to choose 2 colors that were my favorite, it would be Bite Me, and it would be Sedona. Sedona? Yeah, Sedona. So these 2 are my favorite colors out of all of them, but this is my favorite liquid lipstick line, is Makeup Monsters. So good. Now, I haven't tried any of their metallics, so I'm just talking about their classic mattes, but love these guys. Last but not least is my setting spray. This should come as no surprise. NYX again. Love NYX. Love the setting spray. This is the matte finish. The dewy finish is nice. I prefer the matte. It's just the best. It really is. I really like the Urban Decay All Nighter, but hands down this beats all the other setting sprays that I've tried. So this guy is the winner of 2016. Ride or die. Yes. I hope you guys enjoyed my makeup choices for my Best of Beauty 2016. Again, these are all products I love, I stand behind, and recommend completely. But if you guys have any issues with any of these products, do not feel afraid to voice your opinions below. I'm all about you guys, letting me know what you guys think, what your favorites are. I'd love to know what your favorites are for beauty this year, specifically what makeup products you can't live without. And also knowing if you guys like my picks. If any of these came to a surprise to you. I think most of these aren't a surprise. I think maybe 1 or 2 maybe were. But most of these things I just adore and I definitely recommend and I love. So yeah. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It lets me know to continue doing videos like this. And also don't forget to subscribe. It's free and I'm free. And I put out new videos every Monday through Friday and sometimes on the weekends as well. So we'll always have something for you to watch. in any case, I hope you guys are all happy and healthy and have a great day, month, year, whatever, and I'll see you next time. Bye.